Our journey begins in France with the fortified city of Carcassonne, and then takes us to the charming town of Rothenburg ob der Tauber in Germany. Imagine a city wrapped in stone walls, towers piercing the sky, and cobblestone streets echoing with history. That's Carcassonne for you. This fortified city is not just a spectacle of medieval architecture, but also a testament to the past. Did you know it was nearly demolished in the 19th century? Thanks to the efforts of conservationist Eugène Viollet-le-Duc, it stands tall today. Next, we find ourselves in Germany, in the captivating town of Rothenburg ob der Tauber. Walking through its streets feels like stepping into a storybook, with half-timbered houses and flowering window boxes. Here's a fun fact. Every Christmas, the town transforms into a winter wonderland, hosting one of the country's most beloved Christmas markets. Our next stop in France is the breathtaking Mont Saint-Michel. Rising from the sea like a mythical castle, this island commune is home to a mere 30 inhabitants, yet it attracts over 3 million visitors annually, all drawn by its ethereal beauty and its abbey, a marvel of medieval architecture. We then journey to Dinan, a town that boasts over 1,000 years of history. Its medieval ramparts, half-timbered houses, and the Rance River running alongside it make it a picture-perfect destination. Did you know Dinan is also known for its Fête des Remparts, a medieval festival that takes place every 2 years? Continuing our journey through France, we encounter Perouge, Sarlat-la-Canéda, Colmar, Èze and Cordes-sur-Ciel, each town a unique tapestry of history and charm. From Sarlat-la-Canéda's preserved medieval architecture to the cobblestone streets of Èze, with stunning views of the Mediterranean, France truly is a treasure trove of medieval wonders. Back in Germany, we explore Nuremberg, Heidelberg and Quedlinburg. Each town, whether it's Nuremberg with its imperial castle and charming Christmas market, Heidelberg with its romantic cityscape, or Quedlinburg, a UNESCO World Heritage Site with over 1,000 half-timbered houses, offers a distinct glimpse into the past. From the fortifications of Carcassonne to the quaint streets of Quedlinburg, history and beauty intertwine in these picturesque towns. From France and Germany, we now travel south to Italy, Spain and Portugal. Our first stop is Italy, the cradle of the Renaissance. In the heart of Tuscany, Siena stands proud with its medieval brick buildings. This city is known for the Palio, a horse race held twice a year that dates back to the 17th century. A short journey away, San Gimignano, the town of fine towers, rises like a mirage from the rolling Tuscan hills. Its 14 medieval towers, once symbols of wealth and power, now serve as a distinctive skyline that can be spotted from miles away. Lucca, another Tuscan gem, is famous for its well-preserved Renaissance walls. These walls have been transformed into a pedestrian promenade, offering a leisurely walk with panoramic views of the city. Lastly, in Italy, we visit Volterra. This town is a treasure trove of Etruscan, Roman and medieval architecture. It's also renowned for its alabaster, a translucent white stone used in sculpture and decoration since ancient times. Next, we cross the Mediterranean to Spain. In Catalonia, Girona enchants with its colourful houses flanking the Oñar River. It's also home to one of the best-preserved Jewish quarters in Europe. Further south, Toledo, known as the City of Three Cultures, was once a place where Christian, Jewish and Muslim communities peacefully coexisted. Its winding streets are a testament to this rich cultural fusion. In Catalonia, Pals is a well-preserved medieval town with cobbled streets, Gothic windows and arched doorways. It's a place where time seems to have stopped. And finally, we reach Portugal. Óbidos, encircled by a fortified wall, is a maze of narrow cobbled streets and whitewashed houses. The town is also known for ginginha, a cherry liqueur traditionally served in a chocolate cup. These towns, brimming with history and culture, are a testament to the rich tapestry of the Mediterranean region. Leaving the Mediterranean behind, we venture into the heart of Eastern Europe. First stop, Dubrovnik in Croatia. Known as the Pearl of the Adriatic, Dubrovnik's Old Town is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Its formidable stone walls, which have withstood both time and conflict, encircle a city of stunning architectural beauty and rich history, including the world's oldest pharmacy, still in operation since the 14th century. We then move north to Estonia's capital, Tallinn. This city is like a time capsule, with its well-preserved medieval architecture. The Old Town, another UNESCO World Heritage Site, is famed for its charming cobblestone streets and the 13th century Tauber castle, now home to Estonia's parliament. Next, we descend to Montenegro's Adriatic coast, to the town of Kotor. Nestled between imposing mountains and a beautiful bay, Kotor's Old Town is a maze of medieval stone churches, Venetian palaces and narrow winding streets. It's also home to the Maritime Museum, which celebrates the town's long naval history. Our journey continues to Český Krumlov in the Czech Republic, a fairy tale town complete with a stunning castle, a meandering river and charming red-roofed houses. Did you know that the town's castle is the second largest in the country, after Prague Castle? From there, we travelled to Slovenia's Bled, a town that looks like it's been lifted straight from a storybook, with a picturesque lake, a medieval castle perched on a hill, and an island with a centuries-old church in the middle of the lake. Next, we head to Sweden's Visby, a town on the island of Gotland. Visby is a well-preserved medieval city, known for its 13th century ring wall and old merchant houses. In August, the town steps back in time during the annual Medieval Week. Finally, we end our Eastern European tour in Krakow, Poland. Krakow's Old Town, another UNESCO World Heritage Site, is famous for its well-preserved medieval core and Jewish quarter. It's also home to the Wawel Castle, a grand castle complex that was the residence of Polish kings for centuries. The allure of Eastern Europe is undeniable, with its well-preserved medieval towns offering a unique blend of history and natural beauty. Our journey now takes us to the British Isles and a few other remarkable destinations. Let's begin with York, England, an ancient city with a rich history dating back to the Romans in AD 71. The city's well-preserved medieval walls extend for nearly 2.5 miles, encircling a maze of narrow streets known as the Shambles, reminiscent of a scene straight out of a Dickens novel. Moving south, we find Rye, a hilltop town in East Sussex. Once surrounded by sea, Rye played an important role in the defence of the south coast of England. Its cobbled streets and medieval architecture are a testament to its storied past. Hopping over to Malta, we discover Modena, the silent city. Known for its timeless atmosphere and cultural richness, Modena served as the island's capital until the medieval period. The city's mix of medieval and Baroque architecture provides a fascinating glimpse into its past. Now, let's traverse to Austria, home to Dürnstein, a charming town located in the wine-growing region of Wachau, famous for its blue church and the legend of Richard the Lionheart, who was imprisoned in the castle above the town during the 12th century. Also in Austria, nestled between a serene lake and towering mountains, lies Hallstatt. Known for its production of salt dating back to prehistoric times, this fairy tale-like town is a spectacle to behold. Still in Austria, we find Salzburg, birthplace of Mozart and home to stunning Baroque architecture. Its hilltop fortress, the Hohensalzburg, is one of the largest and best-preserved medieval castles in Europe. Finally, we turn to Ghent, Belgium, a city that has preserved its medieval architecture while embracing modernity. Famous for the St. Bavo's Cathedral, which houses the world-renowned painting, The Adoration of the Mystic Lamb. Each of these towns, whether perched on a hilltop or nestled by a lake, tells a unique and captivating story. From the fortified city of Carcassonne to the hilltop town of Cord-sur-Ciel, we have journeyed through time and across borders. We've traversed the cobblestone streets of 35 of Europe's most enchanting medieval towns, each brimming with history, charm and stories that span centuries. In France, we marvelled at the towering ramparts of Carcassonne and the ethereal beauty of Mont Saint-Michel. Germany invited us into the fairy tale world of Rothenburg ob der Tauber and the historic charm of Heidelberg. Italy's Siena and San Gimignano took us back to the heart of the Middle Ages, while Spain's Girona and Toledo unveiled a blend of cultures that shaped their unique identities. From the Baltic charm of Tallinn, Estonia, to the Mediterranean allure of Kotor, Montenegro, and the timeless beauty of York, England, we have travelled through a rich tapestry of history and culture. These medieval towns, each with its own story, continue to captivate and inspire, offering a glimpse into a bygone era filled with tales of knights, kings, and dramatic battles. Until our next historical journey, keep exploring and keep wondering.